Welcome you all guys to Debugging Doubts. In today's topic, let us study about SR flip-flop. What is a flip-flop? A flip-flop is an electronic circuit that can store Boolean values, that is zeros or 1. You'll understand the more detailed in the later part. In the previous video, I have told you about the NAND gate. So if you haven't seen my RS Latch video, then please click on the link above to watch it. And it is very mandatory. In the previous video, I have stated that if one of the input of the NAND gate is 0, then output is 1 only. This is very important. Further coming all the videos, I'll use it. Now let us focus on the SR flip-flop. See, in the previous video RS latch, I have shown this part only, right? So in the SR flip-flop, these two NAND gates are extra. If you memorize RS latch, then SR flip-flop is easier for you to represent. Now here is the truth table. So what is an SR flip-flop? So you can consider this S as set value and R as reset value and Q as a bulb. So if set is equal to 1, then the bulb must glow. And if reset is equal to 1, then bulb must glow off. This is how you can try to visualize. Now let us put all the truth table values and solve it. If the clock is 0, then here it will be 0 and here it will be 0. So if in the NAND gate, if either input is 0, then output will surely be 1. So here also 1. So 1 and 1. 1 and 1 will pass to the which gate? RS latch. Now in the RS latch, when the both the input were 1 and 1, the output was the same. So I have taken that whenever the clock is 0, then all the combination of this S and R, means that is X and X I have represented, will give the same output, that is Q and Q bar, and state is hold. We'll fix that clock is 1, okay, because when clock is 0, then it will be sure in hold state. Whether the set value and reset value, it doesn't depend. Now let us try when clock is 1. So when set is equal to 0 and reset is equal to 1, what happens? If it is 0, then directly I will write it 1, because NAND gate property, and here 1, right? So 1. So NAND gate will does is 1 into 1 and whole bar, that is 1 bar, and that is 0. So 1 and 0. Now this is 0, then this is surely 1, and this one will go here. 1 into 1 whole bar is equal to 1 bar is equal to 0. So now this q 0 will go here, and the same thing 1. Now the gate is balanced. So what is the value of q? 0. And what is the value of q bar? 1. This is reset because R is 1. So I'll write reset because the bulb will glow off, right, when reset is 1. Remember, this is how we will represent. Now, when set is 1 and reset is 0, 0 then it is 1, right? And when it is 1, so here it is also 1, 1 into 1 whole bar, 1 bar, that is 0. So 0 and 1 will be transferred to RS latch. Now if it is 0, then it is 1. So Q will become 1. And this 1 will come here. And so it will be 1 into 1 whole bar is equal to 1 bar, that is 0. So Q bar is 0. Now this 0 will go here. And same thing. And now the gate is balanced. So what is the value of q? 1 and q bar 0. And set is 1, right? So I will write this is a set. And you can see when set is set to 1, then bulb will glow. That is 1. This is how you can visualize. Now let us consider that S is 0 and R is 0. What will happen? So 0 means it will be 1 and this is also will be 1. When 1 and 1 is sent to RS latch, the output was remaining the same. So this will be Q and this will be Q bar. I will write here the same thing. When 0 and 0, so this will be Q and this will be Q bar. And it will be in a hold state. That is same value. Now when set is 1 and reset is also 1, what will happen? So 1, so 1 into 1 whole bar is equal to 1 bar, that is 0. Now this will be input is 1, right? So 1 into 1 whole bar is equal to 1 bar is equal to 0. So now when 0 and 0 is passed to the NAND gate, it will become 1, and this one will go here, and 1 into 0 whole bar is 0 bar is 1. Now the Q is equal to Q bar. It is violating the property. There is no value for this, and I will write invalid. This is how you can represent SR flip-flop truth table. It is easier. So you need to first study about RS latch, then go for SR flip-flop. Here you can visualize the truth table properly. Now, in the previous video RS latch table, there was some changes, right? Like when S and R is 1, then we had same value, and when S and R was 0, we had invalid. But in this case, when S and R is 0, then it is same value, and when S and R is 1, then it is invalid. It is little bit looking opposite, but actually if you know the logic, then it will be easier for you to differentiate the truth table. And this is the block diagram. So instead of representing clock, I have not shown here. This whole thing is SR flip-flop. So this is set value, this is reset value, here is the Q output. And this Q bar just we use for representation. So that's all for today. And if you like my video, then please like and subscribe it and share it. Thank you all for watching.